This is Carl at National RV Detroit, and I'm going to walk you through this 2018 Rockwood ROO model 183. Okay, so this is your black tank flush here. If you're draining your black tank, after you drain it, you can hook a hose on here and flush it out, which is a good feature. Also, this is where your grill or a griddle or whatever you got will hang here. And this is the quick connect hose for it. Okay. TV signal out plus power, so you can watch TV out here. And a bracket. You've got two speakers and this vent here. If you want to vent to the outside using the range hood, you got to open that baffle, so it flaps freely when you're venting. Otherwise, keep it shut. Okay, you got two LP tanks full with automatic changeover regulator. Deep cycle marine battery with a battery kill switch. The kill switch is right down here, as you can see it. It's the red handle there. Okay. This is your city water hookup right here. Most common way to get water to the trailer. And you draw your antifreeze in when you're winterizing through here. Okay. You also have a fresh water fill. If you go to a campground that does not have city water, you can pre-fill your fresh water tank and use the pump to pump the water. There's cable and satellite through. Now, your water heater is both gas and electric, but you have to keep in mind that this switch right down here, this controls the heating element. That's behind that cover right there. Always make sure you got water in the tank before you turn on the heating element. And the switch operated on gas is inside the trailer. I'll show you that. Also, this is where it drains. It takes an 1:16 socket, 6-point socket if preferred, and you can drain it right there. Now, I'm not going to show you how the bunks go in and out, or up and down, or we'll do that when you pick it up. But so I'm just going to go over the appliances and that sort of thing. So you have an outside shower, plus here's your power cord, 30 amp power cord. Okay, let's go inside. You got a power awning with LED light strip. Alright. Okay, so let's see here. Let me get this so I don't track water in here. It's been raining like crazy. Okay, so this is your panel right here. Let me just get the lights going. There we go. Alright, so to test your levels, your battery is charged. As you can see, fresh water tank is empty, black water tank is empty, gray water tank has got a little bit in it, but we'll dump it before you pick it up. Of course, it graduates up in 1/3 increments, and the lights will light up as it goes. After you get past 2/3 or so, you're going to start thinking about dumping the black tank. Okay, so now I told you about the electric. To run your water heater on electric, there's a switch outside in the lower left-hand corner of the water heater. There's also a second switch right here. Does the same thing, but both have to be on. To light it on gas, you do this. Okay. Your water pump is right here. Use the water pump for pumping water out of the tank or for winterizing the trailer. Okay. Your awning, extend and retract. Never leave the awning out unattended. Okay. What else have we got here? I'm looking. Okay. Now this thing here is the Wi-Fi Ranger, right? Basically what this is a Wi-Fi signal extender, or booster, I mean. So what you do is you'll basically turn it on, and you find your Wi-Fi Ranger by going into the settings and going to the Wi-Fi of your phone, for example. And you'll see one that says, Wi-Fi Ranger, and then it'll have some numbers. You know that's going to be you, so write that down so you know. Also, there'll be an IP address, and you can let's see. You can go to the IP address, and you'll see everything the Wi-Fi Ranger sees, right? So you'll pick out the public Wi-Fi, you'll log onto it, and you just get a really good signal booster, and it also has a built-in firewall, so it cleans things up a bit. So that's the Wi-Fi Ranger. You can always call them or go to their website. There's plenty of hookup videos, all kinds of information. They can even operate it, I believe, from where they're at. They're now owned by They were independent, but now I think they're owned by Winegard, the people who make the antennas and that sort of thing. So I'm not sure about how the customer service works now, but you know, I'm sure you can give them a call and find out. All right, though, the microwave works like any other microwave. This is the range hood with a fan. Remember, if you're using the fan, open that baffle outside so it flaps freely. Got a light on it. Your cooktop, you just open it up and you turn on the gas and light it with a lighter. Very simple. This device down here is your power converter. It converts 110 AC to 12 volt DC right here. So you got circuit breakers like you'd see at home, and they're all labeled. That's 110 AC. Then the power is converted to 12 volt DC. On this side you got 12 volt fuses, and they're labeled. If any of these fuses were to blow, they'll actually light up, and you could see them see through this tinted plastic here that it's lit up. Also, when you're plugged in, this is a power or a battery tender, so it'll send so much energy your battery needs, and if it's low, it'll send 10 amps or whatever it needs. If it's charged up, it'll just trickle a couple, so it's kind of smart that way. Okay, and also there's going to be a, here it is right here. This is your, let me get down here. This is your carbon monoxide and LP gas detector. If it detects carbon monoxide buildup or LP gas, it'll go off. And also, if it beeps very slowly, it's telling you your battery's low. So you can put it through the test if you want. That was LP, carbon monoxide coming up. And then back to green. It should always be green. If not, you want to get it serviced. Okay. Charging station, of course. TV's on a swing-out bracket. Let me pull this out so you can see. If you can see. All right. So right here you can see that there's a green LED. That's the digital antenna signal booster. So you can shut it off, right? But if you do, you won't be able to get a picture over the antenna. It'll just be all static. So when it's on, it does a really good job, and it'll pick up just like your television at home does, in the sense that if you go out to, you know, let's say you go out to Wyoming or something, you're going to have to rescan, obviously, but you'll pick up everything that's broadcast out there with it. It works pretty well. Okay. This is your antenna. It does not go up and down anymore. It just rotates. So you can tune it in that way by rotating it. Okay. Your radio / disc player. You can play CDs and DVDs. Obviously, you can stream off that. USB. You can hook up wirelessly with Bluetooth and stream from your phone or tablet. You got AM/FM radio. This HDMI is an in. So if you had like a game machine to keep kids busy during a rainy weekend or something, you could set it right here, plug straight into the system there, if you needed to. Also has shows 3 speaker zones, but 1 and 2 are both in this living area here, so they both would be on, and then 3 is the outside. Okay. All right. This is just your thermostat here. This is just an analog thermostat for the furnace. It goes over like that, but make sure you click it to the left to shut it off. It's got to click like that. Now the controls for your air conditioner are right on the unit. So obviously this one here is temperature, and then this is selecting fan or air conditioning, 2 speeds of each. Now when you're traveling, this table should be in the down position. So to bring it down, I'm not going to bring it down, I'll just explain it to you. You go to this red button that's on this lever, and you'll click it to the right, which unlatches it. Then this has got 2 hinges on each leg, and you collapse it down until it folds down onto these cleats here, and then use the back cushion to fill in the space, and you got a bed. Plus, like I said, you stow it that way because you don't want it to bounce around and break a window or dent something. So always leave it in the down position. There are 2 of these fans. One's in the bathroom and one's here. They do an excellent job of pulling the humidity out and pulling the heat out for that matter. But if you've got a bunch of people in here, for example, and it's a night where you've got condensation from your breath, you could put this on low and it won't have any condensation issues at all. Also, when it's hot, but it's not hot enough for the air conditioning, you run both of these, the one in the bathroom and the one here, and it'll really cool it down. It's impressive. So it's 4-speed, and then of course you pull this down to unlatch it. Then you just open the roof vent and turn it on. Okay. All right. Speaking of the bathroom, sink and shower like any other sink and shower. Yes. Okay. The toilet, you have to have water in the black tank to use it, so when you pull into the campground, you have your toilet chemical, you put one dose of it right in the bowl, then you step on the flush pedal here, and just let water go straight into the black tank. The black tank is directly below, so you let your chemical wash in there, and you put about a gallon of water in there, and you're all set. The thing is, you have to have water and chemical in it when you start using it. You can't use it dry or the smell will be terrible, and it can get clogged up too. So make sure you always do that. And always run this fan with the shower to pull the humidity out, because these are built super tight now. Okay, and I think last but not least, we have a gas absorption refrigerator. So, well, this looks like new. This whole, I don't mind saying that this whole trailer was very well taken care of. It's like, kind of looks new almost. It's like, it's okay. So you turn it on right here, of course. There you go. Now the way you operate this is like AU. You can't really see it there. Oh yeah, I guess you can. AU is automatic. That means it automatically seeks out electricity. If it can't find it, it automatically switches over to gas. Or if you have a power failure at the campground in the middle of the night or during the day or whatever, it'll sense that and automatically switch over to gas so you don't spoil the food. You can run it dedicated to gas like that, but even if you don't, if there's not 110 AC, it'll automatically switch over to gas anyway for you. Temperature you're always going to keep up as high as it goes, except on an occasion when it's cold outside. Then if it frosts up, you might have to back it off a bit, but that's the temperature. So it's very, very simple. Always go for AU, which stands for automatic. Okay. Let me look around here, see if I forgot anything. These are plugins for fan light combos. Let me look and see if they're in here. It is a used trailer, so I don't know what they... Oh yeah. So these are... There's 3 of them. These are fan light combos. They got a 2-speed fan in it and a LED light for reading whatever. Now these things here, those are mattress controllers for the heated mattress. Now, think warmer, not heater. They don't actually get hotter, but they do take the chill out of it. And basically, you'll pull the controller out, and you'll plug one end into the mattress right there, right? Then the other one end will come to the nearest 110, wherever it is on this trailer. I have to look around, but it's here somewhere. You have to plug it in there, and then you set the thermostat for where you want it. But like I said, it does not get hot, so people will sometimes think that it's not working right, but it just takes the chill out of the mattress. So you got 3 of those, and then 3 fan light combos. That, like I said, the fan light combos plug right in here. All right. Also, I can't get to that right now but when you buy your water pump, you have a water filter canister, and you can put filters in there if you choose to. It just takes a carbon block filter. It just takes out the chlorine, and if you're using well water, it'll take out some of the minerals to the point where it'll taste better, that sort of thing. But if you do use it, you have to change it every season. When you winterize in the fall or early winter, you'll throw out the filter, and then you'll put a new one after you de-winterize in the spring. So keep that in mind. That's located by the water pump. It's all going to be, there's a back compartment on this, right? And then there's also an access here. But over this way, that's where your water heater is going to be. You need a number 2 square-headed bit, so you can, because all the screws in here are number 2 square. But you'd remove this partition here, and you'll be able to see it all right there. Okay. So one last thing, you have to inspect your roof. All trailers, you have to inspect the roof. This trailer is these Rockwoods and ROOs and Flagstaff Shamrocks are all the same trailer. They've been the same people on the same assembly line, and you can walk on the roof of this. Matter of fact, several people who go up there. It's very strong. You want to go up there every 90 days or have somebody go up there, look around at the sealant, see, make sure there's no cracking or separation. Look at the vent covers and make sure they're not damaged by low branches, things like that. But you just give it a good inspection on a regular basis. Every 90 days is what the manufacturer states, so that's what we tell you. Okay? So I want to thank you for purchasing your trailer here at National RV Detroit. And please remember, like what I said about winterizing, of course you have to winterize it. And also, you have to inspect the roof every 90 days. If you see something up there, just take care of it immediately. Don't wait. So that's important. That's the most important thing a trailer owner can do, is inspect his roof. So also, if you have to put these canvases away, they call them tents. If you have to put the tents away when it's wet, from morning dew or from rain, that's fine. But just as the first chance you get, you open them up and let them completely dry out. Even if you're not going to use this trailer for a season, at some point in the summer, at least twice, but whatever you can do, just open it up and let the wind blow through it. Open all the tents down and put them down and let the wind blow through them. That's important. So always make sure when they end up in storage for any period of time, you want everything to be completely dry. So it's important to just let the wind and the weather dry them out, okay? Thank you very much.